that is why you couldn't hear me. I figured it out. I figured it out. I had been messing with my settings since I couldn't stream, and I forgot to change them back. Is there an echo? Echo? Is there really an echo? No echo? Okay. Guys, you can't do that to me. Your side, okay. Let me add a new source here. This is not going to be your typical stream. I bet you if you look at the description, I just say screw it. They're going to do it live. I don't even know if this is going to stay good. I don't know. Is that the right? Yep, that's the right one. All right, perfect. So, yeah, all right. I haven't even decided where I'm going to fly yet. Make it large and bring it all the way down. There. Perfect. I hope it's good content. Epic Kid, thanks for the subscription and like. So I want to give a big shout out to my cable guy who came out here. Man, he worked his tail off. He did so many tests, went up and down the poles, and I guess he figured out what was going on. There's still some noise in the system, and I can tell that. But I at least can stream. Like, I actually have an upload speeds I'm supposed to be paying for. I'm getting 9 up, which is one less than I'm supposed to be getting, but I'll take it, right? We are not anywhere. We're not specifically going anywhere. What I'm doing right now is I'm looking at what's available on the aircraft side here. We have a lot. There's a lot that's available. Yeah, we have a lot of 737s in our fleet. I kind of want to fly a 319. I don't. You know? I'm not gonna do the Honolulu thing. That would take too long. You need the Zab 18. Yeah. Let me check. Fantastic, and see what we got here. It's typical. I mean, you got that whole, the whole Honolulu thing that's going on right now. There's no one in Albuquerque, sir. Captain Banks, what's going on? Blake, how you doing? Yeah, it's yeah. It's your normal stream right here. Not. Let's see here. We try island hopping. I guess we suppose we could if we had the scenery installed, which I don't have. I don't have the scenery, and I also don't have a hop. I mean, you could do like the Beach Baron 58 or something like that. Hopping fleet has. I think I got the 350. I don't have the 208, or do I? No, I don't. I don't have any of those. I do have the... I did have the King Air 350. Where'd it go? I must not have it installed right now. I don't have the appropriate aircraft to actually do the island hopping. Just pick up the Concorde. All right, man. You let me know how it is. That's going to be interesting. What if we do some regional hops? What if we do a regional flight? Would y'all be down for that? I have ATC anywhere else but that West Coast. I don't have the 767. No. Well, we do have some right here. You know what? We could fly from Atlanta to that Piedmont Triad. Interesting. I was thinking Charlotte Douglas. Storm's rolling in here. Is that the tropical storm that was coming up, or is that still? I think it's still down here forming. Or is this? I don't remember. I'm not keeping track of it. I should be. Yeah, I'm trying to decide what to do. Like I said, I said screw it. We're gonna do it live. So Atlanta to DC. A bit of a flight. Booked in DC. Know if we have any in Atlanta. Yeah, we don't even have a aircraft in the regional fleet in Atlanta. Cargo flight. The only thing with cargo flight, the only thing I have is the 7.5 and the 7.6. I don't have any others. And I don't have the 7.5 installed. I only have the 7.6 installed, yeah, so I'd have to fly the 767. It's kind of, yeah, it's kind of back. You have to fly from San Francisco to Los Angeles or Las Vegas for the VA if you want a short flight to join in on. Let's see. I'm actually at, funny you mentioned that. At actually at San Francisco. The only thing I got though is the A320 that's available. Unless there's a cargo. I don't think there's any cargo there. Oh, see, no cargo. All we got is a CRJ 200, which I don't have. Doing well, awesomeness. How you doing? This is for international flights, the 789. The 738, I'm assuming, is what you're flying, Brandon, and it's booked. Find out. Pull up. Richard Marino, thanks for the subscription, man. I appreciate it. Okay. Then we have the A320, which I don't have installed. So the issue, the issue that we're having is apparently I don't have these aircraft installed. And I can't substitute the 320 for the 319. I can't do that. I can't because there's no international flight to. I don't think there's an international flight to Las Vegas. Let's find out, shall we? Las Vegas. There's if I had the CRJ 200 installed, I could fly that. Of course, I haven't flown that in years. You know what? I could just fly. Not fly VA as possible. I could just go ahead and just fly just something else. No, I'm not flying VFR in Hawaii. Just looking for someone to fly. General. If you want to do that, man, I'll do that. You don't have to, obviously. Totally up to you, sir. Do I have the 145? I do have the X-Craft 145. I have not flown it recently, though. I know they updated it recently. I also heard it possibly broke it, so I'm not 100% sure on that. Oh, but you know what, Brandon? Actually, don't do that. You know what? We can't do that. Remember, it's only you can only fly one of Solaris, one of each branch to the destination. So I couldn't do that anyway. So that really just throws it out the window. I tell you what, though, let me do something real fast. You have Las Vegas. There's not really any other place in the area. There's a lot of aircraft. Holy cow! There's a lot of aircraft in Las Vegas. Good grief! I wouldn't fly an FSA. Oh, you wouldn't fly an FSA? Okay, it's totally up to you, man. I don't care. We don't. You know what? Don't worry about it. Don't worry. You fly yours. I'll just fly non VA. Don't worry about it, man. You fly that. I'll just make a flight. Screw it. I did a 4 hour flight, 4.5 hour flight. Was it 2 days ago? So I got my flight hours in for the week anyway. Not that we have a requirement for that, but whatever. Okay, so we're gonna fly from San Francisco to Las Vegas. Now, who should I fly as and what should I fly in? That I still have not made a decision in. I need to make that decision. What do I want to fly in? What do I want to fly in? Yeah, I've got multiple different people saying multiple different things. I don't even have the Magnite installed, do I? No, I don't. Since I updated the Vulcan, I haven't reinstalled it. Well, Captain Banks, I'm not in PosCon yet, so it would have to be VATSIM. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to let me do this first. Get back. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a short little poll, and here's what I want. Ugh. Not flying the 747. That's not happening. Not happening. All right, vote 1, 2, 3, or 4. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Right now, the 738 is leading by 1 vote. Anybody else gonna vote? 1, 2, 3, or 4? 1, 2, 3, or 4. I am using beta 10. 4, 6, 2. Oh, A321 is taking the lead. Well, no, it hasn't. It's even. Oh, nope, now it has. It's Zebo. I beat the Zebo. All right, going once. Going twice. Going 3 times. Going 4 times. I gotta work on there's the delay, so I have to give people time on delay to vote. And are you using A320 or A320 in case you use it? David just said Zebo. Oh, Terry just said Zebo. Should I count that? Oh, so now it's back even. Now it's even again. A321 versus the Zebo. Here we go. Dylan, you can't just keep saying 4. I already only counting you once. Oh, Christian's changing the 4. Oh, shoot. Oh, here we go. A321 has it by 1 so far. Hang on, I need to start up Active Sky while we're at it. I think the A321 is going to be the aircraft today. I think it has the votes. It has the votes. I don't have any liveries except for the house and the. That's whatever. That's fine. All right, so San Francisco. Let's see here. Let's find a reasonable place to park. Right here, gate 85. Why not? Start new flight. Yep, start new flight. Alrighty. I don't know what's international, what's not. I'm not from San Francisco area. When I went to San Francisco, I flew into Oakland. I don't remember if I have Mr. X's installed. We'll find out very shortly. It's a default. Whatever. Gotcha. I know I have LAX installed. Did I start with terminal power on? Interesting. All right. So what are we gonna fly with today? Let's fly. Who has A321s? Delta has A321s, right? So let's fly Delta tonight. Delta flight. What's today's date? 6520. Pull up passengers, cargo, auto, 0 auto. Yep, that's fine. Analyze. Generate my flight plan, sir. Thanks, Firkin. Have a good one. Thanks. Take the well wishes. All right, let's go and submit this to VATSIM here. We're going to be flying Delta today, 6520. And flight plan has been submitted to VATSIM. Let's go and bring up X-Pilot. Connect. Delta 6520. We are an A321. Connect. Whatever, it'll be alright. Not too worried about it. Alright, let's pop outside here. Make sure we're not on top of anybody, which we're not, so we're good there. The new Cirrus SR22. I did see that announcement come out. Turn down this in my headphones. It's a little bit noisy. Alright, SFO ground is online. Let's tune to the ATIS. Oh, you know what? I have to turn on the... Duh. No, we'll keep that off. Let's see. 18.85. Just set over.
San Francisco International Airport ATIS information Foxtrot. 2156 Zulu. 1250 at 20 gust 27. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 1,500. 2,000 scattered. Ceiling 18,000 broken. Temperature 17. 2.9er. Altimeter 2986. Simultaneous closely spaced dependent ILS runway 28 left and 28 right approach is in use. Landing runway 28 left, 28 right. Departing runway 28 left, 28 right. North is to airmen. Departing aircraft need to get numbers for both runways 28 left and 28 right. Taxiway Juliet closed. Advise on initial contact. You have information Foxtrot.
Information Foxtrot. 28 left, 28 right for departures.
San Francisco International Airport ATIS information Foxtrot. 2156 Zulu. 1250 at 20 gust 27. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 1,500. 2,000 scattered. Ceiling 18,000 broken. Temperature 17. 2.9er. Altimeter 2986. Simultaneous closely spaced dependent ILS runway 28 left and 28 right approach is in use.
Approaches.
Landing runway 28 left, 28 right. Departing runway 28 left, 28 right.
Yep.
North is to airmen. Departing aircraft need to get numbers for both runways 28 left and 28 right. Taxiway Juliet closed. Advise on initial contact. You have information Foxtrot.
Alright, we got Foxtrot on board. Alright. Delta 520. I'm just going to throw in a cost index. What do we got? Let me turn up. Oh, bearer discrepancies. I haven't gotten there yet, computer. Calm yourself. Calm thy circuit boards. Are you happy now? Alright, what's my flight level? 250. At some point, I will try the Flight JSIM 200. I do, or so, yeah, 727-100. I plan on it. Diffrip. So, DI. Diff, so flight plan now. Yep. All right. San Francisco departure. We'll expect 28 left or right. Let's check out what it looks like, and I'm going to guesstimate here. Going to tune ground here. Perfect. All right, KSFO. Airport information. All right, 28 left, 28. Oh, it's going to be 28 left. We're going to depart 28 left. Rarely have I ever seen it's arriving 28 right, departing 28 left. That's what I've always seen. So we'll expect 28 left for departure. Let's see our route. It's going to be the Wesley 4.
November 48427. I got a full route clearance available. Advise ready, copy.
Intel. Insert that.
November 427, we're ready to copy.
All right. Now we go here. We go Airways.
427, you're cleared to... actually, stand by.
Oh. Just got... Kidding. Haha. Gotcha.
Alright, sorry about that. You're cleared to the Sacramento International Airport.
I do that all the time, so I can't blame him.
Departure,
Cannot blame him at all.
Direct Charlie Romeo. Charlie Romeo 2. Arrival into Sacramento. Climb by the city, except maintain 3000 on departure. Departure frequency 133.95, squawk 4565.
08 right. Is there not a RNAV? Or 08 right? Interesting. They want me to do a VOR? I've never done a VOR.
November 4427 cleared to the Sacramento International.
I've never done a VOR in the Airbus.
What was the departure? But we got Trek and CCR. Then to the arrival to Sacramento, climb maintain 3000 after departure, squawk 4565.
Still wins.
48427. Actually stand by.
140 at 15.
No worries, no rush.
VOR. RNAV. I'm going to expect RNAV.
Delta 2564, I will disconnect for 1 or 2 minutes. Can I get the clearance? I will issue you a new clearance when you reconnect, depending on how long.
All right, so where are my arrival? Sunset.
2564, I guess. 1 minute. Alright, you can keep your clearance.
Keep your clearance up to 30 minutes once it's issued to you. That is real life. Insert that. All right, radio's fine. Back in its second page. 0 fuel weight and CFG and block fuel. Toliss. Move. All right, 0 fuel weight. 72.2-ish. No, it's going to be 72.3.
392, you still with me?
Slash.
Yes, 5392.
57.2.
That
in there.
Block
fuel.
2018, you still with me?
8.8. Perfect. Okay.
Form
Do the I might do the VOR.
United 5392, contact NorCal approach 133.95, get it?
But I've never done it in the Airbus. I've only done very minimal VOR in the Boeing. I am very comfortable with VORs in, like, the Cessna, but you get me in a jet, I'm not comfortable at all. I've rarely done that. Rarely done that. Gonna get the beacon code on here. We're going to prep our pushback here. Dimitri, how you doing? Greetings to you as well. I'm just happy, guys. Happy my internet is working again for the most part.
November
It's just
4427.
fantastic.
Simpler route for you if you're ready.
Change of people's routes. It's totally
Say
fine.
again.
Let me get my...
Number 4427.
Number 4427, I got a
Just
simpler
changing
route for you
routes.
when you're ready.
Oh, yep, we're ready.
This ready in case he changes
Alright,
stuff.
number 48427, clear to Sacramento
no.
International by the radar vectors, Oakland VOR, Victor 6 Airway, direct Sacramento.
This is
Airfield.
11.50 beta 10. Yes, it is.
On departure, climb and maintain 3,000 expect flight level 13010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 133.995, squawk 4565.
LS
San Francisco
departure.
Tower cleared IFR to Sacramento International via radar vectors to the Oakland VOR Victor 6 and then Sacramento. Climb and maintain 3000 after departure. Expect flight level 1300 10 minutes after departure, 10 minutes after departure, and squawk 4565. Number 48427.
48427, your reback's correct, advise ready for taxi. Expect runway 28 right, intersection Echo for departure.
Oh, he's cargo, isn't he?
Welco, expect 28 right, intersection Echo, number 48427.
San Francisco grounds, Delta 6520, ready IFR to Las Vegas.
The 6520, your clearance all request standby, number 1.
Up, we'll stand by. Like a clicking noise. He likes a lot. Nice.
Number 48427, confirm your slash golf.
Yep, we got golf number 48427.
Just waiting. Waiting.
Delta 6520, I got the clearance for you. Advise ready to go.
Delta 6520 is ready.
The 6520, you're cleared to the Las Vegas International Airport, West LaFour departure, Intel transition that is filed. You're going to climb via the SID, except maintain 3000 on departure. Departure frequency will be 133.995, squawk 4554.
We'll go to Las Vegas via the Westhill 4 departure, Intel transition. We'll climb via the SID, except maintain 3000, expect 35010 minutes after departure, and frequency 133.95, squawk 4554.
The 6520, reback's correct, advise ready for taxi, expect runway 28 left for departure.
We'll advise ready taxi, and we'll expect 28 left. 65 2020. Alright, hold off.
Giant 8217, runway 28 left, taxi via
Perfect.
Bravo, excuse me, Zulu 2, Zulu
As we
Bravo,
expected.
Foxtrot, cross runway 1 left and 1 right.
Down so we're not blinding myself here. Alright, let's see here. Where was I?
San
What was I
Francisco
doing?
Tower number 48427, ready to taxi to 28 right.
Let's get that on.
48427, San Francisco ground, runway 28 right, taxi via, or runway 28 right, intersection Echo, taxi via Charlie Echo.
Wait for our sign to
taxi
show
runway
here.
28 right to the Echo intersection, taxi via Charlie Echo
Alright,
number
we're in it. We're already
48427.
there. Performance.
And
3564,
we are hearing and be ready for taxi.
Right,
2564,
active.
runway 28 left, taxi via Alpha Foxtrot 1 Foxtrot.
160, 160, 163. Up, stepping on everybody. 1 plus. Looks temp, looking at 39. Perfecto. Performance is the last thing. All right. They're probably going to get us, I'm going to assume, it's going to give us Alpha Foxtrot. My assumption. So we just go and start the APU.
Foxtrot 1 Foxtrot, cross runway 1 left and 1 right.
As I expected, that's what he'll give us as well.
Roger that. We will taxi via Alpha
All right, all that is good to go. No changes necessary. All that's good. Pumps are on. Batteries are on. APU gen is not on yet. We'll wait for it to get started and ready, and then we'll start the APU gen. Well, it's an automatic. It'll automatically pull it. Then we'll start APU bleed and get pushed back and start our engines. Sounds good to me. Wait for that to give us a green go ahead. And there it is. APU is now available. All right, here's the fun parts. Disconnect. Perfect. Didn't completely die on us, which is what we want. We don't want it to die on us. All right, we'll go ahead and start the APU bleed. And we'll start the better pushback.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Brandon, where are you, sir? I'm about to get going here. I have... Oh, nice. I have engine one set up on this. Sweet. Get some nice engine shots. Engine shots. Approach 133.
Number 48427, contact NorCal approach 133.95, good day.
Contact NorCal approach from 133.95. Thank you much. Take care.
So, Unknown Clips, how you doing? I'm drinking sweet tea, man. Angel
Okay.
tears.
All doors and hatches are closed.
Tears of
Ready to
angels. Delicious. Come on now. It's taking you so long.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
All right, go and release the parking brake. Right here. Right here.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
All right. I remember, I think we start engine number 1 on this aircraft first.
San Francisco ground, this is number 4427. We are back.
Number 48427, contact, sorry, stay with me for a second. We'll show when you're ready, intersection echo.
We'll show runway to right intersection echo, number 4427.
I have been decently well. All right.
2564, contact NorCal approach 133.95, good day.
Engine number 2.
Good, 3564, will departure. See you.
I do remember you, Jeremy. I don't really forget people when I see their names. Now, if you change your name, don't expect me to remember you. Nope, it's just regular A320. A321.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Number 48427, got a amendment to your route.
Disconnecting tail. Stand by.
Or, excuse me, amendment to your clearance advisory to come.
Number 4427, we are readier than ever.
Readier
Sorry
than
about
ever.
that. Number 48427, hopefully for the last time, cleared to Sacramento by the Gap 7 departure.
You're welcome, Matt. Glad I was able to assist.
Direct Oakland VOR, rest of route remains unchanged. Rest of clearance remains unchanged.
Number 4427, cleared to Sacramento International via IFR, departure out of the Gap 7 departure.
The second flight? No, this is the first flight for today.
Vectors to the Oakland
First
VOR,
flight in a long
and
time.
rest of flight plan remains unchanged.
Thanks to internet issues.
427, contact NorCal approach
Tail is
133.5.
disconnected and bypass pin has been removed.
Roger that, welcome. Thank
We'll
you.
see you
Have a
next
good
time
one.
and have a safe flight.
Giant 8217 heavy, contact NorCal approach 133.
Jim, this is actual real people. We're using VATSIM, which is the Virtual Air Traffic Control Simulator Network.
2380, contact NorCal approach 133.95. Good day.
Roger that. We'll contact the
Well, I took a while to decide what I was going to do. So, San Francisco ground, Delta 6520, ready taxi. I am using X-Pilot.
20, runway 1 left, excuse me, runway 28 left, taxi by Alpha Foxtrot. Cross runway 1 left and 1 right.
28 left via Alpha Foxtrot and cross 1 left and right. On Foxtrot, Delta 6520. Right. All right, let's get this thing on the road. We're on the way here. We'll swing around. Alpha Foxtrot straight ahead. Shouldn't be that big of a deal for taxi purposes. Turn off on and taxi light on. Everyone's asked me about the 777, and don't, Francisco, don't take this the wrong way. It's not you. I don't own the 777. I don't plan to own the 777. It's outdated and it doesn't have what I want on it. As simple as that. All this.
Someone's on mic.
Yeah, who's on the mic?
San Francisco ground, Solaris 2390 at gate
Oh.
T253 with information from Foxtrot. Looking for IFR clearance to Las Vegas.
Solaris 2390, clearance storm request, standby, number 2.
Hey, Brandon, you might want to handle a lot of feedback. I think it's pulling the wrong mic again. I do own I own the full line as the 767. I do plan on doing more streams now that my internet's back operational. I won't be doing streams the next 4 nights, well, at least next 3 nights, and that's just because, you know, it is what it is. I got work and I work late, so thank you, Jeremy. I am so close to getting that 5,000, man. That is going to be a fun flight too, doing the first transatlantic flight. I am from Alabama. Sweet home Alabama. Don't ask me to sing anymore. I suck at it. Hi, Raphael. How you doing? Unsubscribes, huh? I am not near to Florida, man. I mean, I'm 2 hours away from Florida, but ish. That's not actually, that's probably not true. I'm somewhere around that, but I put in my information here. Wait, shoot. Yeah.
Captain
Okay.
Scoop Ground. Confirmed. We are ready to taxi.
Default livery because I didn't have I did not have any installed.
You are cleared to the Las Vegas McCarran International Airport. The West LaFour departure. Intel transition that is filed.
Luke, who you flying at, Salute? You're the United, aren't you? You're always United.
9 and 5, although they might be off by the time you get up. Squawk 4516.
I do not use World Traffic. I do not own it. Do not plan to buy it either. Because pretty much all flights I do on VATSIM. Caleb, how you doing? Brandon, you really have some feedback issues.
Flight 2390 cleared to the Las Vegas Airport. Time via the SID. Departure will be Wesley. Four five one six. Flight 2390.
Oh boy, man.
2390, you got quite a bit of feedback there. I don't know if that's on your end or on my end. It's all good though, not too bad. Your clearances, your readback is correct. Advise ready for push and start. Expect runway 28 left for departure.
Expected 28 left. Flight 2390.
Are you, Brandon? Are you using like speakers? Because that's what.
Ground. This is Southwest 125 requesting IFR to Las Vegas with information Foxtrot.
Southwest 125, clearances on request. Standby number 1. November 48427. You still with me? Southwest 125, your clearance is available. Advise ready to copy.
Ready to copy.
Southwest 125, your clearance is Las Vegas McCarran International Airport, West LaFour departure, Intel transition that is filed. Climb by the SID, except maintain 3000 on departure.
Interesting. Captain Banks, make sure you don't have monitor on in Streamlabs OBS.
Cleared via Wesley 4.
Because you have monitor on, it's gonna loop back through. Go to the little gear in the mixer set, open advanced audio settings. Make sure you don't have. I've made that problem before.
Okay. Southwest
125.
Oh, you're right. You're not streaming. Huh. Odd. It's that dadgum beeping. Nothing was flashing. Nothing was giving me anything, so I'm not sure. Maybe it's a marker. Could have been the marker, I guess.
Ready for push and start, Southwest 125.
Inner marker. Yeah, I figured something like that.
That's 125. Push on Alpha, approved. Tail west.
Tail west to Alpha, Southwest 125.
San Francisco ground, Delta 6520, holding short 28 left.
That's 6520, sorry about that. Contact NorCal approach 133.905. Not too sure how much longer they're going to be on. But you can contact them for now.
All right, well, contact NorCal at 133.905 and understand that they may be logging off, sir. Appreciate the service. Have a good one.
6520 NorCal.
Delta 6520, just got handed off. How you doing?
Great, how about yourself? Ground's kind of lying there, Hill 6520, NorCal departure, runway 28 left. Cleared for takeoff. Traffic heavy DC-10 is laying on the barrel.
All right, Delta 6520 is clear for takeoff, runway 28 left, and we've got the traffic.
Delta 6520, additional traffic is a Piper Warrior on the upwind, and the 757 will hold short of your runway.
All right, don't got the Piper, but we got 777 for Delta 6520.
Piper 427's radar contacts, the altitude.
Piper 427, we are currently climbing to 2,500 feet.
Piper 427, Roger, verify 1,600, or 700 now, San Francisco altimeter 2986. Piper 427, verify altitude, San Francisco altimeter 2986.
Altimeter 2986, okay, I must have said it wrong, my apologies.
Okay, what's your altitude, sir?
It's reading as, now it's reading as 1,900.
Number 427, turn right heading 030, vector to join Vector 6.
Turn right heading 030, vectors to join Vector 6.
Republic 41, short or mid 28 left.
Hold short, 28 left, Republic 41. NorCal Southwest 4822, Sacramento, short Yankee, ready to be taxi.
So it's 4822, NorCal departure, runway 17 left, taxi via Yankee Delta.
Taxi 17 left, Yankee Delta, Southwest 4822.
Can November 427 get that heading just one more time? I apologize.
Number 427, fly heading 030.
Fly heading 030, 427.
Republic 41, cross runway 28 left, then join Bravo to the rim.
Cross 28 left and on Bravo to the ramp, 41, thanks.
Delta 6520's radar contacts, altitude.
Passing 2200.
Delta 6520, roger, maintain flight level 1900, traffic 2 o'clock, 3 miles, northeastbound, 2600, climbing is a Piper.
Copy. We know not in sight, but we got the TCAS message for Delta 6520.
Delta 7689 heavy, hold short, everybody 28 left.
Roger, shorter 28 left, 7689.
Why is it not?
Delta 6520, traffic no factor.
Copy, traffic no factor.
Number 427, climb maintain 5000.
Climb maintain 5,000, number 427.
And reply 41, kind of ground 121.8, they'll be expecting you over there.
Off to ground, Republic 41.
Number 427, direct Collie, that's Charlie Oscar, Lima India, join Victor 6.
Direct Carly, then join Victor 6, number 427.
Delta 6520, confirm climb maintain flight level 190.
I maintain 190, Delta 6520.
Delta 7689 Heavy, cross running between left at Delta, then kind of ground point 8.
Roger, crossing 28 left, Delta and 121 8.
Getting beat up here. Busy in San Francisco.
427 Oakland Center is closed, and I'm closing as well. Elevator service terminated. Frequency change approved. Yeah.
Frequency change approved. Thank you. Have a good day.
What's up, Gus? How you doing?
Delta 6520 direct Edtel, and I'm closing. Oakland Center is closed. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved.
I appreciate the service. Direct down Delta 6520. Give me direct, where is it?
Southwest 4822, wind 180 at 20, runway 17 left, clear for takeoff. On departure, you can monitor Unicom as I'm close.
Alright, clear for takeoff, 17 left and over to Unicom, Southwest 4822, good day.
All right. Maybe we'll get some smooth air once we get higher up. Beautiful out there, though. All right. Kind of relax a little bit now. That's some tense departure right there. Traffic and TCAS alarm alert going on, along with arriving and departing aircraft. Lots going on in the airspace. Alright, we'll climb 35 now. And we'll sit back and relax. Where'd that go? There we go. There we go. No problem, Jim. Have a good one. Tom, I got most of my knowledge from a variety of sources, but one of I think the best source is to get from a real pilot, real Airbus pilot. And that would be V1 Simulations, Victor 1 Simulations. He's a real Airbus pilot, has some great tutorials on it. I am flying the A321 from San Francisco to Las Vegas. Do I prefer the 738 or the A320? 738 over the A320 and X-Plane 11 because the A320 has terrible performance. This is the A321. Now those two, I don't know which one I prefer over with those two. Oh no, Captain Banks. That's not good. That's not good. I wonder if we're gonna get air traffic control at all. One second, guys. I got a phone call. Don't recognize the number from. Sorry guys, work called. Happens. When do you move the thrust levers to climb? When it tells you to. It'll tell you right here, it'll say THR CLB in like a white box, and that's telling you need to switch to climb, and that's going to be your MFRA altitude generally, so your minimum flat protraction altitude. I know. So generally that's going to be about 1,000 feet above the field elevation you're departing from. Alright, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was checking to see Las Vegas LAX Center. Okay, so we will have control at Las Vegas. Cool. Awesome, Mr. Skyhawk. Glad I was able to assist you in that. I'm going to let it fly itself. I'm going to run grab something to drink because my throat's starting to get a little dry. So I'll be right back. Hang tight. Don't go anywhere. Obviously, you can't because you're stuck at a plane with 22,000 feet up in the air. Alright, I'm back. I got me some 100%, not a sponsor, 100% cranberry juice. So Airbus doesn't use the same LNAV, VNAV like Boeing does. But because the way the Airbus computer calculates its navigational is different than the way the Boeing computer does. Boeing's a more reactive, while Airbus is a more proactive system. So Airbus, it's just, it'll register nav here. It's automatic. You turn on your flight director, you got something programmed to your M.2, you hit autopilot, it's going to automatically be in navigational mode. And nav is going to give you that. You have different options for your climb. You have open climb, managed climb. That's like your vertical navigation, right? Then you have open descent, managed descent. Open descent is just basically as fast. It's flight level change, right? It's Boeing's flight level change. Mr. Skyhawk, you got, so that's going to be the issue with that is you have a navigational data that is out of date, and that's requires a paid subscription to keep it up to date. No, the FMCs on the Boeing and Airbus work differently as well. I mean, the idea behind both of them controlling it is the same, but they have different functionalities. No, so managed is your vertical navigation. So it's going to look at all the constraints along your SIDS and your stars, any constraints on your waypoints, and it's going to follow that. Just like vertical navigation does. You can actually set vertical speed. It's a separate system right here. Nav is your lateral navigation. I think it's you don't have to keep it up to date, Hassan, but I would recommend it. A321, that's because Laminar research is cheap. I don't know what's going on with these clouds, man. Weird. What model do I use for X-Plane? I don't use a model. I have a lot of different aircraft models I fly. So once you hit nav and you put your thrust lever in thrust climb, which is, if you look on the, see where it says auto throttle this range. So you put it in this takeoff climb, it's going to automatically manage your speed for you. But to descend, you have to select manage descent. Do I need to install Air Act 2006? Yes. I would recommend it. How do they update in real planes? So they do it just like you would do it any other thing. It's another service item, one of the service items that has to be done. It's just on a monthly basis. What mic am I using? This is the Rode Podcaster. What add-on? This is the Toliss A321. How do you do it? It's a paid subscription. Navigraph. No problem, Tom. Be sure to check out my tutorial on the A319 to A320. That'll probably help you out a lot. And of course, check out V1 simulations as well. In the 737 and the FMC, there would be a new line with a new database, and we select it over the old database on the day that it changes. That makes sense. Now, I'm assuming 737 explained that you actually either A, fly a 737 or do maintenance on it. And my assumption is that it gets loaded in at some point during its regular maintenance cycle and probably a few days prior to the switchover date. And then you just go into the FMC, like you said, and just select it and push it over. A3DU1, no, and I've addressed this 500,000 times. I'm staying away from the MAX because there's too much controversy around how it got hold of, what's real, what's not, what's fake, what's ripped off. Like, I'm just staying away from it. Besides, my virtual airline does not own any Maxes, so there's no real point. Is that AviTab? This? Yes. Gets loaded using the loading device server. So it's funny, because in a certain world that I operated, there's encryption that gets loaded. And we have a device called a fill device. So I'm assuming there's something very similar where you go around and you plug it into like a console. And, you know, they plug it in, they go, select this, send it, and then it pulls it, you know. The Max gets loaded automatically in the aircraft's own antenna when it lands at the station via Wi-Fi. I mean, that makes sense. That could totally work. How much training do you need to be a VATSIM air traffic control? That depends. There's different levels. You have S1, S2, S3, and then Charlie 1. And I think, I don't know if is there an IDA 1? I think there is an IDA 1. Okay, yeah. So basically the way it is you have to do some online training, and then you have to actually select the region that you want to control at, and you'll do training with them, and that's all going to be dependent on how much you're able to pick up, how fast you're able to learn, and do it correctly, and be signed off, etc. I think it took me 4 hours to get my ground certification, and I've been doing, I think I just completed my 4th session for tower, and they certified me to do my over-the-shoulder, so I have to do my over-the-shoulder, and then I'll be certified for tower. So every level is you have to get certified for. Thank you, Leon. That's actually, that banner was taken by my wife. I didn't even know she was taking it. I'm so glad she did. We were in, Phoenix, Arizona. There's a naval, is it Phoenix? No. Somewhere in Arizona, I think it's Phoenix. There is a boneyard, a bunch of aircraft, and there's a huge Air and Space Museum, and they had an old 737-200 simulator that is just left over, and so, but you could go up in it and play around all you wanted. So I went up in there, and it was really cool. JZTube, what you need to do is download the Navigraph FMC manager It does it all for you. Yes, Captain Banks. And that was pretty cool to go to. So they had you lived out there for 13 years. Yeah, they had a 747, 777, 767, a 787, 737 200, 737 700, 737 800. They had 707, 727. They had Airbus A318, 319, 300. They have a bunch of aircraft. Really cool. And then they also have space stuff as well. I am heading to Las Vegas. Why is it saying 221? It's interesting. Why would it give me sunset? It's 150 at 15. That doesn't make any sense. Because the 15s, I'm sorry, the 19s are like this. And that's honestly the one I should be coming in on. Because it's going to be blowing this direction. 180, 17, 1615. Yeah, so it's blowing like this. So that would be like a direct crosswind. That wouldn't make any sense at all. So it needs to be coming in this way. Look what it looks like on my plan here. Okay, then down. I guess that'll work. Okay. Hero Brian 06, thanks for the subscription, man. Appreciate it. Well, Leon, it's not a boneyard. The section the 787's in is actually the museum portion, and it's the second 787 ever made. So it was donated. It was used as a, I think it's a testing platform, engine testing platform for a while, and then got donated. I was flying from San Francisco. It's down in the bottom left-hand corner. You can see my departure and arrival. It is always there during my streams. Whatever you want. A3 DUI, whatever you want. I cannot speak on that, Dylan, because I don't know enough about the two. Though I will say the 777X with the folding up little tip of the wings is pretty freaking sweet. Hey Wesley, how you doing? My only thing about the 777X with its folding wingtips, though it's really cool, every new piece of mechanical stuff you add on is another potential point of failure. So my concern is, what if they get stuck down? What then? Are they going to have to like taxi to like a waiting area, have maintenance come out there and manually push them up before they can go and park at a gate? None of the above, Dylan. None of the above. None of them are worth the money currently. My personal opinion. They're either out of date or don't have as many features as they should for the price. Personal opinion. Yeah. Las Vegas Tower, Delta 6520. My wings will not retract. You know, that could be very, Leon, you could be right there. If it's hydraulics, they could have something that you manually like pump it to bring it down. You're absolutely right. They could absolutely have that. I did not even think about that. Very true. However, if it's electric, nope. Because see, where is it? This is gravity gear extension, right? So the idea is gravity is going to bring it down. So if gravity doesn't, you know, you can't, that's against gravity. So you would have to have some type of like, if it's hydraulics, some type of handle that you're just constantly pushing up and down. And I agree. I doubt it's hydraulic. Welcome back, Mahmoud. Francisco, don't spam the chat. Am I close to LA Center? Like, they're just gonna let me fly through and just not care. Well, I'm skirting it. I'm skirting it. Skirt. Yep, Luke, you are behind me. I saw that. What is going on with these clouds, man? It's like they tried to add, like, light rays, and it just absolutely jacked up. Typical Lamar research right there. Or Laminar research, however you want to say it. So the alternate flaps are a hydraulic system. However, it's a alternate reserve hydraulic system that utilizes an entirely secondary system, which cannot be faulted with the same system because it's completely separate. And it uses an entirely separate reservoir to avoid any type of puncture issues. Flight time, let's see how long we're gonna, it won't be long here. 0:27, so we're looking at 30 minutes. I'm using X-Vision in conjunction with Active Sky. All right, set low on the brakes here. Next phase, next phase. What is the QNH? 29, ooh, wow, 29.59. Temperature is, 37 degrees Celsius, 99 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are, magnetic is 149 at 15. And decision height, we're looking at LS 19 left. Two 640. We'll put 2680 MDA. All right. Nomad pilot thing. Glad I was able to assist you, man. No, nomad piloting. There we go. The alternate flaps is electrical on the 737. That I did not know. But the 767, those are hydraulic, I believe. Nomad pilot. Piloting. I don't stream X-Plane. I don't stream X-Plane on Twitch, but I do stream on Twitch, just other things. Do you have to pay for it though, Dimitri? Because I'm trying not to spend any money right now. Trying to save money here. I gotta get into a ground school here, and I'm a few $100s short right now. Nope, not gonna happen. I don't play mobile games. Not gonna happen. Ooh, test out the self-loaded cargo. Okay. Okay. MD has minimum decision altitude. It's different than decision height because decision height is, I actually put it in the wrong thing, I believe. Yeah. I believe, oh shoot, now I don't remember. No, I did it right. I did it right the first time. So, minimum decision altitude, that's your altitude barometric. Decision height is the actual altitude from the ground, so how many feet above the ground. And if you look on the chart, you'll see minimum decision altitude and 2640. I always add 40 so I have enough to do my maneuvers and not run past the minimums. And then 528 feet on decision height, actual feet above the ground for the minimums for that RNAV approach. Yes, you're correct, Christian.
Parking via Echo. United 5393 across Columbia at 6,000, cleared RNAV Zulu, runway 27 approach. Cleared RNAV 27 approach. Southwest 42, Lindbergh altimeter 29086, expect the RNAV Zulu, runway 27 approach from Columbia.
Expect the RNAV 27 approach from Columbia, Southwest 482.
Papa Uniform Alpha 2018, fly heading 060. This will be one last vector for your sequence. I appreciate the patience.
Los Angeles Challenger 376 Sierra, flight level 370.
American 1228, if you're still here, contact Albuquerque on 127.85.
Albuquerque says that we have to contact with you.
I got ahead of you, Luke. I got ahead of you. You must have got... Well, you're also at a different altitude.
For 300 Juliet Sierra, ready to contact.
You're at 37,000 feet. It could be a little bit higher than me. It could be bouncy up a little bit higher than me.
70804, Ontario 2982, Challenger 0 Juliet.
It's definitely not my wake. You're way too far behind that for that one.
Delta 736, runway 24 left, taxi via Echo.
All right, about to start a descent here. Go ahead and turn on the seatbelt sign.
Papa Uniform Alpha 2018, descend and maintain 6,000. Southwest 482, maintain 250 knots.
Maintain 250 knots, Southwest 482. Los Angeles Challenger 376 Sierra, flight level 370.
November 376 Sierra, LA Center Squawk 7170.
7170, 760.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We are now descending into the Las Vegas general area. We ask that you return to your seats. Go and fasten your seatbelts for us. We are getting some reports of turbulence in the area. Right now it's a pleasant day well, a rather hot day actually in Las Vegas. Temperature's 99 degrees. We do got a nice breeze though, out of the south at about 17, 18 miles per hour. Thanks for flying with Delta today. I hope you had a pleasant flight. And hope to see you guys again shortly. We'll get you on the ground here very soon.
ground aircraft calling LA Center completely unreadable. November 376 Sierra, radar contact 7 miles northwest of Fellows, VOR, descend via the Pacific 2 arrival. LA altimeter is 2984.
2984, descend via the Pacific 2.
They want a turbulence witness. All of my passes will attest. Yeah, I'm sure they will. I don't doubt it.
Papa Uniform Alpha 2018, I sent it to you in text. That's Kilo Lima Oscar Mike November Cloman. At 5392, you appear to be a little high on the arrival there. It's verified Cloman at 6,000 and cleared RNAV Zulu runway 27 approach. Roger, 6,000, cleared RNAV 27. At 5392, are you able to RNAV Zulu?
I have not flown in the A330. I've only flown 767, 321, 320, 319, 737, 757, CRJ 200, CRJ 700, MD 88, MD 90, 717.
American 1228 LA Center, my apologies, you got lost in the controller swap there. Welcome aboard at flight level 340. Descend via the Hollywood 1 arrival, the Ontario altimeter is 2982.
Listen to 172. Does that count?
At 5392, Roger. Please don't accept any clearances that you're unable to fly. It causes a lot of problems whenever you can't take the arrival that you filed or the approach that you accepted. Fly heading 040, please, and maintain 6,000. Yeah, 5392, expect vectors localizer runway 27 approach. Papa Uniform Alpha 2018, cross Cloman at 6,000, cleared RNAV Zulu runway 27 approach.
I'll just say this about that one guy. He at least didn't say, "I don't have to recharge, sir. This is just a hobby." It's the log file, Gus.
Delta 736, RNAV Delray, runway 24 left there for takeoff. Hey guys, just keep an eye on your push-to talk. Somebody, I think is just passing over it as they're typing something, and it is blocking the frequency just intermittently every couple of seconds or so. Just keep an eye out for that, please. Up to 4211 Heavy, we missed the squawk code by just one number there. It's 7167, please.
Leon, I have seen kids joking around and being idiots, but generally that gets squashed pretty fast. VATSIM, you're supposed to be as professional as you can.
Delta 4211 Heavy, runway 25 right, line up and wait. Line up and wait, 25 right, Delta 4211. November 6242, Charlie, how do you read me? That was 4268 Charlie, confirmed?
FS6 multiplayer was, oh my gosh. I'm glad that the way they're designing the new Flight Simulator 2020's multiplayer is actually going to be really good. You're finally in the air. Holy crap, Captain Banks.
3161, contact Albuquerque 127185. Or to Albuquerque, Southwest 3161. November 376 Sierra, the Long Beach altimeter is 2984. Descend via the runway 30 transition and expect the RNAV Yankee runway 30 approach.
Okay, send via the runway 30 transition, expect RNAV Yankee 30, 298 for the altimeter 3760.
Got it, 5392, fly heading 090.
A little bit of speed brakes added.
fine, LA Center. The mic's still unreadable. Say again, please. Alright, we're blocking each other now, guys. Just be careful with your approach talks, please. Delta 4211 Heavy RNAV Docker, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Docker, clear for takeoff, 25 right, Delta 4211 Heavy, thanks.
November 6242 Charlie, how do you read me?
624, it ends in Charlie, say it again?
November 6242 Charlie, how do you read me?
6242 Charlie, 5 by 5, go ahead.
Stand by.
LA Center, this is American 1228, now ready for descent.
Am I in this airspace yet?
Offset Big Service 280, how do you read?
What? Stop asking the dude how you read him. Like,
American 1228, sir.
American 1228, I gave you your descent already, sir. Descend via the Hollywood
shoot,
One arrival.
I'm inside.
The Ontario altimeter is 2982.
Descend by Hollywood 1 arrival, altimeter 7. Altimeter check.
Southwest 833, descend via Lucky 1 arrival, Embry altimeter 2986.
Descend via Lucky 1, 286.
LA Center Delta 6520, descending through 20,000 on the Sunset 4 for Las Vegas.
Out of 5392, turn right heading 180.
Then pilot, thanks for the $5 donation. Tell me everything I know. Explain 11. Thank you. Well, thank you, sir, for the $5, man. That's very much appreciated.
Thanks.
That's 4211 passing 2,300 for 5.
Delta 4211 Heavy radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 380.
380, 4211, thanks.
Delta 4211 direct DT.
Direct NT.
You know what? I'm not even going to worry about contacting him. I know it sounds kind of... Well, I need to, because Las Vegas is in his airspace.
Delta 6250 LA Center squawk 7156.
7156 for Delta 6520.
November 6242 Charlie, do you know what the traffic pattern is available today?
6242 Charlie, I'm not going to be able to provide any closed traffic today.
Roger,
Why would you ask that for an event at LA? Why would you do that?
200, descend and maintain 5,000.
Don't do that, guys. Like, no. Of course it's not available.
5292, just want to verify heading 200, 200. Delta 6520, radar contact 9 miles northwest of Fuzzy, descend via Sunset 4 arrival, and expect a visual approach runway 19 right.
We'll descend via the Sunset 4 arrival. Expect visual 19 left since Delta 6520.
Delta 6520, expect visual approach runway 19 left. Sorry about that.
Yep, visual 19 left. Delta 6520.
Southwest 482, runway 27, clear to land, wind 200 at 9er. At 5392, 6 miles from FIDA, fly heading 240, maintain at 3,800 till established on the localizer. Cleared localizer, runway 27 approach. At 5392, heading 240 until established, cleared localizer, runway 27 approach.
Busy, busy. This dude deserves... This guy, this LA Center, he deserves a cake. He deserves a good job cake. A big old fat, I'm not talking about a little bitty one. I'm talking big old 24-inch by 18-inch, nice, large, thick, with nice icing, good job cake.
Air 55 Romeo, radar contact lost. American 1225 at Seaview clear, ILS runway 25 left approach. American 1228. Papa Uniform Alpha 2018, reduce to final approach speed.
Ask him where to send it. I should do that. I should send him a private message and be like, hey, where do I send the the good job cake?
All Nippon 125, Oakland Center offline, frequency change approved, have a nice flight.
228, on the bottom 125, good night.
Papa Uniform Alpha traffic, 1 o'clock, 9 miles southwestbound, joining the localizer at Boeing 737 at 3,800. American 1228, center.
American 1228.
Alright, sir, fourth call, please. At Seaview, cleared ILS, runway 25 left approach.
Clear to ILS, approach runway 25 left, American 1228.
Number 300 Juliet Sierra at Circus, cleared ILS, runway 25 left approach. Maintain 250 knots for now.
That's Circus clear for ILS for 25 left and maintain 250 knots. Challenger 0 Juliet Sierra.
This is Las Vegas.
Go ahead, sir.
Off our left here. I think the airport is. Oh, that's what it is. I thought it should be around there. I don't know.
Helicopter 901 Foxtrot, roger. The departure frequency 125.8, squawk 7153. Number 901 Foxtrot, negative, no Bravo clearance yet. Got a couple of arrivals before I get you on the other side of the runway. Just set the squawk and I'll get back to you. Got 5392, runway 27 cleared to land, wind 210 at 10.
Gonna sneeze. Ah, no. No. No sneezing. No
Alright, 901
sneezing.
Foxtrot, we got disconnected on short final. Departure from the ramp, be at your own risk, cleared to enter the San Diego Bravo airspace. Departure from the ramp, be at your own risk, remain south of the runway 27 center line at all times. The Lindbergh altimeter is 2985.
That sucks. I've been dealing with allergies the last 2 days.
And start by remain south of the runway 27 center line at all times, and Lindbergh altimeter 2985.
Which hotel are we staying at after we land? Caesar Palace, man.
Thanks, sir.
Classic. Ray G, what's going on, man?
Challenger 76 cross
This is the Airbus A321. Hero, Brian.
30 approach.
Cross SFO 4000, clear for the RNAV Yankee 30 approach. Challenger
At 5392, use caution. Traffic will be south of the extended center line at all times. The helicopter orbiting over downtown. Altitude is 200.
I am doing all right. Finally got internet somewhat back to working. Well, I didn't, but someone else did. And it was so glad they did. It's not 100% fixed. There's still noise in the area causing some issues, but it's good enough to where I can start streaming again, which is awesome.
Southwest 833, descend via Lucky 1 arrival. The Lindbergh altimeter is 2985.
That's 2985.
Delta 63 6520, when able to report McCarran Airport inside 11 o'clock, 16 miles.
Delta 6520, we got the airport in sight.
6520, roger. Approach clearance in about 20 miles or so. Just keep the airport in sight.
All right, we'll keep the airport in sight. We'll expect that to clearance about 20 miles, Delta 6520. We'll keep it in sight. Not a problem. We'll be circling it, basically. No, we did not have an in-flight meal today. You may have asked, why did I drop slats? Because the next speed constraint, well, what they're in right now is 210 knots, which starts to get into that where I'm starting to have to pitch up really high without any type of flaps or slats.
Wind is 210 at 10, runway 27 clear to land. American 1228 for sequence to Los Angeles, maintain 300 knots or greater.
Roger, 300 knots or greater for American 1228.
Delta 6520, cross the runway 26 left, numbers at or above 5,500. Clear visual approach, runway 19 left with left traffic.
All right, we'll cross the numbers. Give you the altitude again, please, sir.
Delta 6520, it's a little bit of a complex instruction. Cross runway, runway 26 left, numbers at or above 5,500. Clear visual approach, runway 19 left with left traffic.
All right, we'll cross the numbers at or above 5,500, and for the left traffic for 9 or left, Delta 6520. All right, so we're gonna get down.
LA.
Let's get her down.
Southwest 125 LA. United 445 LA. Yeah, just trying to get these guys that haven't called me yet. I don't know. It was a shot in the dark.
Here we go. Alright, if you want, we're probably about 4 knots miles out from Aeromax 126.
Airman code 256 LA Center Squawk 7173.
7173.
SoCal, good evening. Falcon 1-2 Echo. Checking in flight level. Just passing on to flight level 27.
That works.
Excuse me, 280 for 330.
Falcon 1-2 Echo Alpha LA Center, roger, welcome.
Request flight level 300 instead of 330, please.
Falcon 2 Echo Alpha, maintain flight level 300, showing for the final.
300 for 2 Echo, thanks.
5392, nice work, sir. Taxi to parking via Bravo.
Los Angeles Center, United 445, review at flight level.
Down at 445 LA Center, right then.
I considered it, but
256 radar contact, 110 miles southeast of the Mexicali VOR.
Yeah.
Welcome aboard.
bit of a different approach here, guys. Crossing the numbers at a certain above a certain altitude for a visual approach. Definitely different, guys. But hey, you know what? That's fine.
Alaska 1249 LA Center Squawk 7174. Southwest 833 at Lindy, cleared RNAV, runway 27 approach, the RNAV Yankee, runway 27 approach.
approach Southwest 8 free.
I don't know. It's just one of those sayings. Just saying why you say in the box when you're talking about your transponder. It's one of those things, man.
Connection problem. We are at flight level 370, just checking it.
Alaska 1249, radar contact 30 east of Peach Springs. Descend and maintain flight level 290. Southwest 125 LA Center, squawk 7140.
I expect you were going to go right over this mountain to make a left turn.
Alaska 1249, contact Albuquerque Center 127.85, and make sure you're descending to flight level 290, please. Papa Uniform Alpha 2018, welcome to Lindbergh, taxi departure via Bravo. American 1228, maintain 250 knots or greater.
Alright, he did say give it left traffic, right?
For 0 Juliet Sierra, maintain 210 knots for your sequence. You're following traffic at 11 o'clock, 10 miles. Paths will converge here in a little bit, need a little more space.
Alright, slowing to 210 knots, Challenger 0 Juliet Sierra.
Thank you, sir.
And LA Center, Delta 6520. We cleared for our visual approach for 19 left.
Delta 6528, affirmative. I was in that big long complex clearance there. Thanks for checking. Clear visual approach, only 19 left.
Alright, clear for the approach for 19 left. Thought so, just wanted to double check. Alright, we'll go 4300 here. Open descent.
LA Center, American 630, flight level 272 for flight level 320.
American 630, LA Center, roger.
Here you go, flaps 2 now.
Southwest 4822.
And captain has the aircraft.
At 5392, thanks for flying, come back.
The heck? Did speed turn off?
Citation, or correction, Challenger 760, traffic 1 o'clock, 12 miles, northwestbound, a primary target only, type altitude unknown.
Why did speed lose it? What happened with the speed thing? Selected manage speed, or not manage speed, I selected manual speed.
Delta 736, maintain flight level 310.
310, that's 736.
Alright. That's a runway right there. You guys can see it. You probably can't, but
6520, wind 16012, goes 23, runway 19 left, clear to land.
19 left, clear to land for Delta 6520. Right, I'm gonna bring her down. Set it for speed. Flaps 3. Bringing her down here. Gear down.
Challenger 0, Juliet Sierra, traffic you're following is 12 o'clock and 7 miles at 9 or 1,000. An Airbus 321, caution wake turbulence.
Got the traffic in sight, Challenger 0, Juliet Sierra.
Challenger 0, Juliet Sierra, roger. Challenger 760, wind 1707, runway 30, clear to land.
Alrighty. They're lined up here.
Lufthansa Cargo 8, Whiskey Whiskey Heavy, LA Center, 5x5. Lufthansa Cargo 8, Whiskey Whiskey Heavy, cleared to the Honolulu Airport, Padres 2 departure to Ditzy, then as file climb via SID. Departure is on this frequency, squawk 7176.
Off to the right here, so let's move it to the left. Shoot.
Lufthansa Cargo 8, Whiskey Whiskey Heavy, reback is correct. And advise when you're ready to push onto Foxtrot, Ledbury altimeter 2985.
Alright, I'm going to take this off. I'm going to manually throttle. I'm getting hit with some wind shear here. LA Center, Delta 6520.
Delta 6520, go ahead.
Just be advised, I'm getting some wind shear here on the approach for 19er left.
Delta 6520, roger. What able to say the intensity of the wind shear, plus minus, and what AGL you got?
Currently at 2,800. We'll be continuing the approach. Looks like it smoothed out a little bit, about 2 miles from.
6520, roger.
Center, Delta 736, we can take a 330 now.
Delta 736, climb and maintain level 330.
0, Delta 736.
300. 200. Speed. 100.
Central Thunder, United 445, requesting distance.
Return. 10.
At 445, descend via the Comics 2, arrival of the Ledbury altimeter 2985.
Descending via Comics 2 arrival and altimeter 2985. Thank you.
LA
LA Center, Falcon 1-2 Takeoff. We're getting popped and rocked up here at flight level 3001. If we can get maybe say flight level 280 and see how it is.
Number 2 Echo Alpha, pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 240. If you find anything smooth in between, just go ahead and stop there and let me know.
Okay, we're cleared to flight level 240. Our discretion. We'll give you a shout if we see anything smoother. 1-2 Takeoff. Thanks.
American 1228, maintain 170 knots or greater to Lima, wind 26010, runway 25, left clear to land. Or 00 Jerry, oh man, let's try that again. November 0 Juliet Sierra, do you still have the traffic? 12 o'clock, same direction, 7 miles with an Airbus on in sight. Or 0 Juliet Sierra, roger. He's been given 170 knots to Lima, and I appreciate your help with the sequence. It's worked out really well, actually. You're exactly 7 miles behind him. It's working out.
LA Center, Delta 6520, clear of 19 left on Whiskey.
Delta 6520, welcome to Las Vegas. Taxi to your ramp via Whiskey, Golf, and Charlie. Have a good day.
Whiskey, Golf, Charlie, and appreciate your service. Fantastic job, sir.
Thank you, sir. Come on back.
All right, we'll look at the landing. I don't know. I don't think I bounced. I might have like done like this. I was trying to, you know, because I was getting crosswind. I was trying to put that left wheel down first, while still trying to maintain center line.
60, welcome to Long Beach. Where do you park?
The brakes are hot.
All right, Challenger 76 Sierra via Golf and Charlie, taxi to the hangar. Have a great day. Southwest 833 traffic is 1 o'clock and 12 miles eastbound. Altitude indicates 6,000. Types unknown. And additional traffic is about a mile south of the Lindbergh Airport. A helicopter
Elias,
300
so
feet orbiting low level over the city. If you pick up any of those traffic, just let me know.
Those small jets are difficult to control. My suggestion is work with the sensitivity of your controllers to try to make it a little bit easier.
Sec here for a pirate.
2 Echo Alpha, go ahead.
Yes, sir. From about 20 DME from Madler here. Let's see, 20 DME east from Madler. Light to moderate chop. Flight level 300, flight level 260 is smooth.
Number 2 Echo Alpha, roger. American 630, that's right in front of you there, about 55 miles, reported by Falcon 50. Descending through 300, light to moderate chop. Bounce smooth there, 260. If you want to start your descent early, just let me know.
320 smooth as glass. We'll stick up here until we get the descent clearance for 630.
American 630, roger.
All right. Let's disconnect from VATSIM. All right, let's take a look at that. Is it going? All right, let's check out that landing. Let's see how I did. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, buddy. Oh man, I didn't realize how much I was into it. Left wheel down, right wheel down, no bounce. Aha! Ah! Take that, wind. Alrighty, guys. It was fantastic to get back to streaming. If I'm honest with myself, that was just fantastic. I do want to ask you guys, bear with me as I go throughout this next week. Again, I'll be working next 4 days, so I'm not sure I'm going to get to streaming at all next 4 days. But I'm just glad my internet's back working and we can finally get back to some regular streams and start seeing this more often. I do have some other videos in the works I'm working on right now. Just got to be patient with me. Lots has been going on. If you guys like to support me, you can do so over at patreon.com/MMFlightClub. You can find a link in the description down below. Little as $3 a month, guys. That's less than almost any fast food thing nowadays. So, any and all, you can see the windshield right there. Any and all assistance is very much greatly appreciated. Doing a shout out to Gene. Gene is newest Patreon member over there at basic economy level. I do appreciate your support, Gene, and all other Patreon members, those in the chat and not. I do appreciate all of your support. I do plan to do a Patreon, Patreon Flight Club flight. That's going to be in the works. I couldn't do it because my internet kept crapping out, right? So I do apologize about that, but that's coming up here shortly. Don't forget to also head on over to the Discord. That is free for everybody. And join me there, talk, chat, hang out with everybody else when I'm not streaming for the next 4 days. And in the meantime, fair skies, blue skies, and see you guys next time. Up in the sky.